是来 FX。
God, it's so long. Good evening.
Evening.
Oh, they just started. What's going on here?
Yeah, it was doing some warm-ups.
Oh, okay, so I was like, no way, Keyhole is in the pool, man. I'm gonna take a piss, be right back. Alrighty. PS3. But definitely a pick that I think maybe even some non-hidden mains would be interested in picking. And Nivika looking very comfortable so far. The Ack is looking really good on his side. Crimson, it was his pick, maybe just a little bit not warm and barely holding on to these sliders. And oh, they miss on like the same exact pattern right after the small linear bits. And Nivika does lose the combo, and now it's time for Crimson to make a push here. Yeah, obviously very, I don't know what happened with Crimson. His sleep schedule not the best, so he had to miss that match against Jamin. I think that would have been a very interesting match. Obviously Jamin being the mega speed player. And I guess it's the first time we'll get to see Crimson's Tony kills as a small little preview for future stages. And Nivika, I think his match against Murphs was a little bit of a series of just unfortunate mishaps. He just needs to put it all together. We know how good he is on the solo aspect of the game. And let me just say, this is a really tight pick so far. But Neovika is just gonna edge it out here. And I think the usernames should be swapped on top. Yeah, all right, I see
Should
it
I?
now. I see the scuffed. Okay.
Oh yeah, the stable one's wrong, but stream's
Yeah,
right.
yeah, the stream's on. And Yoviko picks into the Nomad tree. I'd like to call this Orloxia's cousin. I think the first 300 combo is about a bit more on the easier side, but you can very easily drop on those little Axel stream kind of thingies. And after that, it basically just becomes snap aim, sort of. So a test of who got the more agile cursor, basically. I'm actually interested to see what Crimson's qualifier results look like, just so I can gauge what his strengths are. I know he plays a lot of hidden hard rock as of late, and Yoviko is struggling a little bit here. Possibly just the hidden giving him a bit of cancer, so he just gotta settle back into the usual nomad. And Crimson also finding a drop, which I did not see. So far hitting the little space bits. It's kind of even Crimson, a little bit low on the act, but not the worst act gap. And here the little snap bit, Crimson misses, and Yoviko just gonna go here. He said he really enjoyed this pool. And I think it's good that, things kind of fell into place for him to at least play this pool for fun. And he has that slide of it so well. Yeah, definitely a very strong player on the Nomad side of things. And he missed him on the snap aim though there. And Crimson, I don't think he has enough time here. If Neovika just holds, doesn't, yeah, and it's just too late. And Neovika just holds his nerve. And I think this is a good time for Neovika to test his nerves in a kind of a low stakes match here. And Neovika hits that last with a snap aim bit. Because honestly, Neovika's solo play is really good. Just needs to put it together when it comes to a tourney situation. And yeah, he also did FC Hard Rock 3. Just like not in a match, but he sent a screenshot. Yeah, he loves his Hard Rock too. And sorry, I mean Crimson picks the Hard Rock too, but in general, Neovika is a strong proponent of Hard Rock as well. I'm just gonna have a look at Crimson's qualifier results. I mean, Crimson number 14 seed, Nomad 1 number 6. maybe a bit lacking on the tapping. Did pretty well on the No Mod 3 in that qualifiers. And his reading just does not seem to be up there. Yeah, he definitely wanted to play the hiddens, for sure. Isn't doing, seems to be just doing better than Niaveko on these hard rocks. So maybe there is some logic to these this hard rock 2 pick. I have to say though, this song is the most annoying thing I've heard in a while.
That is crazy to say.
It is the chorus, like it's not like it's stuck in my head in the most annoying way possible. I'm aware of the cult status this map has for the older player base of this game. I'm not exactly like is there a ranked map of this?
No, that's the only maps of this song I believe are just Casteria's and this.
Oh, Hysteria.
Yeah, this is a very NZ old head.
It's a very NZ specific one. Okay. Very repetitive rhythm. It's pretty. This is chump change really, up until that 1/3 section, and they both dropped this. And the act is pretty balanced too. Yeah, I think a lot of players need to be careful of that little 1/3 section. Kind of does not come out of nowhere. If you just remember that it's there, it's gonna be no issue, I reckon. And Niaveko does drop once again. He is gonna be trailing a bit here as Crimson just trucks along with this 150 combo. Oh, and Crimson does miss on that little bit of aim. Oh, and Niaveko dropping on that slider. They're relatively equally matched on this. Not able to keep a combo going at this moment, and this time Niaveko drops on the 1/3 and Crimson has a chance to push forward. He's got the slightly better act too. Crimson hold his love here. And he does with the 1/3 and Niaveko getting surprised again by those 1/3s. That's Crimson's point. And yeah, 93 is kind of low in the grand scheme of things, but 155 BPM, the lower BPM Hard Rock 2s, man. Like you're gonna expect act like that. And they both hold true. Oh, and Crimson does chain miss on that. And Niveka just gotta hold on for a while here. Some good practice with both of these guys coming into the later stages of this tournament. Playing these nervy, these wide jump maps are definitely a good test of nerves. And Mimika is just looking lethal with this consistency. As Crimson drops once again. Yeah, this is Mimika's bread and butter pretty much. And will we be looking at an FC here? I wouldn't count it out. This guy is kind of the GOAT. And he holds on with that slow slider. Can he do it? Oh, no way. No, I cursed him. Still a really good showing. I think I think a lot of I think his future teammate, his future opponents should be a little bit scared about that. Maybe think about banning that. Round of 16 is not semifinals. Um, it goes round of 16, then quarterfinals, then semis, if I'm not mistaken. Just responding to someone in the chat. And interesting, into the DT1. The first DT1, unofficial DT1 pick. Nieveko is no slouch on DT. I'll tell you that. Let's see how these guys did on the DTs for qualifiers. Mainly looking at Crimson because he has not played a single 1v1 match. So Crimson got number 18 on DT1 while Nieveko got number 6. Maybe this is just a vibe pick from Crimson here. Not the most serious of matches. But this is also 10.3, which Crimson might be comfortable with, and Nieveko not so much. And Crimson drops early. And Nieveko, and both Nieveko and Crimson struggling on the axe side so far. This map is just trying to not get hundreds on these slow sliders, I swear. Reaction game. And Crimson misses on a little aim section there. So, and Nieveko trades. Ack is very similar. Both holding their own so far in this course. Oh, and Crimson dropped right at the end. But Nieveko's act is not it at the moment. Crimson just a tad bit comfortable on like hitting these sliders and stuff, but just can't hold combo. And Nieveko drops as well, and so does Crimson. And Crimson's still holding the lead, just because of that 4% act lead. Nieveko with a slight little combo lead, but oh, and Crimson drops, and Nieveko drops as well. It's all over the place at the moment. Crimson has dropped a little bit from that 93% mark, and so that drops him slightly below Nieveko. Nieveko has gotten strung a bit more combo than Crimson here. And there's a really interesting pattern at the end that could potentially decide this pick, as Crimson holds his own at the moment. Nieveko probably gonna have to hope for Crimson to drop here. And Crimson does drop. Oh my god, Crimson barely hitting these patterns, but he does drop. Niaveko coming back with another combo. And I think it's going to come down to that final pattern. Or is it too late for Niaveko? They both hit it! Oh my god. Crimson misses the last note, but it's enough. And so he gets back a point. And it's 3-2 to Niaveko. Yeah, it looked like he was doing like a cursor dance of some sort. And Niaveko picked into the DT2. Crescent Combat. This was the 5WC DT2. So Niaveko, I think he played this map in the qualifiers, if I remember. Oh man, BVR in chat and the Discord just saying that he forgot that it was double Elam. Unfortunate. Yeah, Niaveko has experience with this map. Niaveko is a really speedy dude. You know, for New Zealand standards. I think Crimson is not going to have a good time with this. These sliders are some next level annoying patterns. You just need to have overall general 230 finger control for this. Well, Niaveko isn't exactly FCing. He is just a level higher than Crimson in terms of this type of map. Yeah, Crimson can hit like the shorter bursts, like we'll just go up to 8 notes, but anything longer than that is just struggling. But Niaveko is able to just string a combo, as I said that he does drop. Yeah, and Crimson is just not having a good time here. Not even 100k as we reach 3/4 of this map. As Niaveko chain misses, but it's just too late for Crimson. So yeah, Crimson, I mean Niaveko most likely, yep, pretty much taking the 4th point. I think that'll give him a lot of confidence that he's gone and done so well against a much higher seeded opponent so far. And I think he can take this win if he just pulls through on either this pick or the next one. And MBL versus I don't know if I can say his name. Nananugs is starting at 6 p.m. So just a heads up about that. As Crimson picks into the Hard Rock 3. This is interesting. I think I don't think Crimson has seen Niaveko's score on this. As Crimson says, wait a second, is this a speed Hard Rock pick? aka Kavant. I'm gonna call him that, Kavant. I don't think this is a good pick for Crimson. Nivika, I mean, he's just gotta go against all the odds at the moment. He immediately drops, just coming out of that intersection. And Nivika looking really comfy so far. And Nivika just, I don't know what he did there. He just had a brain fade. He like stayed on one note for too long, which opens a bit of chance for Crimson now as he takes the lead. And he's got a little bit of rack advantage here. Crimson seems to be locking in here. Not the most favorable pick for him. But he drops, and Nivika has that 400 combo as the lead flickers over Nivika. There's still a chance here. He's just gotta hope for Nivika to have another brain fit of some sort as he drops a string of 50s. Yeah, and Nivika absolutely demolishes that stream section, but just immediately dropped afterwards. And Crimson he's falling behind here as he drops back on this small little stream section. And Nivika string some combo back up again. So yeah, that's pretty much looking like a really good win for Nivika. Very good showing from Nivika and Crimson, but I don't think we can read too much into it. They're both not warm, I think. And they weren't really aware that they're gonna play each other. But I think Nivika can take confidence from this. He's playing these maps to a really high standard, but he needs to string the combo together when it matters in the actual match. But there we go. That's Nivika's match. Unfortunately, this is a show match, so it isn't an official win, but I think moral victories for both, I would say. And there's your winner, Nivika.